Namaste Krishna Rao, welcome to IYR Talks English edition. A small news item of Mumbai's Nashik TCS is now boomeranging all over the country regarding the more than 2 to 3 years planting of jihadi in the corporate culture, and that too from a HR department person. And I don't know why it took so much of time and all that, but at least a social activist has filed a case, and then the government has intelligently deployed people to observe his allegation, and then finally they found good truth, and they tried to nab the culprits and all that. Some of the culprits are at bay. So such tendencies are taking place in the corporate world, leave alone the other social areas, like Kashmir, or even for that matter the whole city of Hyderabad, or other places where the jihadi movement is taking place and all that. What do you think? Is this the government should awake and then nip it at the lowest point? Otherwise, this might tend to dangerous activities.
It's a wake-up call. I would say I don't know whether it's a tip of an iceberg or something more is there in the corporate world happening, and it's for the government to immediately review the protocols, make the corporate entities establish separate helplines, and review these things on a continuous basis, because for not having done that, countries like England have suffered a lot. The grooming gangs in England, the amount of havoc they were done in the society is unimaginable. And all that did not come into the public space because the main political parties, both Conservative and Labour, tried to be politically right. So if you expose it, maybe it will have a political effect and may harm their interests. That's why they tried to put it under the carpet, and it had become a major issue as far as England is concerned. Instead of throwing it under the carpet, the culprit should be brought to the public, and proper legal remedies should be made available to the victims, and they should be punished in an exemplary manner. And this particular love jihad incident in Nashik is also getting out a number of other such practices that are there in corporate world. Like the lens card fellow seems to be saying no bindi in the office. What sort of a culture is that? And then say hijab is yes, but bindi is no. I think that this is taking secularism to the other extreme, that anything the minority does is right, and minority needs protection, and majority does not need protection. So this is something which needs to be curtailed, curbed, and effectively tackled, so that it does not recur either in the corporate world or in the non-corporate world. And I think the government should make a clear choice on this.
Thank you, sir.